Whether you turned in for football history, the Beyonce concert, or the commercial madness, over 108 million people, the third biggest audience ever, tuned in to watch Super Bowl 47. Tonight, our own Monday evening quarterback is bringing us the brilliant, the bad, and the most cringeworthy moments of the big game. Here's ABC's David Wright.
And the Ravens have won it.
Of course, we all know the final score on the scoreboard. No one more so than those two brothers. Older brother John Harbaugh, coach of the Ravens, still top dog. For 49ers coach Jim, there's always next year. In Vegas, bookies had offered odds on whether they'd hug after the game for 7.5 seconds or more. A sucker's bet, it turns out. The Harbaugh's handshake showed the sort of manly restraint you usually see in Ernest Hemingway novels or Clint Eastwood movies. Ravens quarterback Joe Flacco was breathless with excitement.
Hey, I'm going to Disneyland!
Meanwhile, Colin Kaepernick looked like his bromance with his biceps is over for now. He'll be back, but probably showing a bit more gun control. Kaepernicking already seems so 2012, doesn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
For Beyonce, the Super Bowl itself was a do-over after all that fuss over the inauguration. At times, during her rather athletic performance during the halftime show, she seemed at pains to prove to the audience that, yes, the mic was on. No, she wasn't lip-syncing. And if the voice wasn't perfect this time, who cares? She's a definite winner. Her star power alone seemed to light up the Superdome. So, when the lights went out minutes later, it didn't take long for someone to tweet, "Beyonce unplugged." But it wasn't her fault. It wasn't that guy's fault either, though John Harbaugh certainly gave him an earful. No, apparently the problem had to do with an abnormality in sensing equipment that operated as designed. Whatever that means. A day later, and there's still not much light on what caused the outage. It meant a lot more commercial breaks than expected. The losers there, poor Bar Raffaelli, who apparently had to endure 45 takes of that ad. One person tweeted, "Stop, Daddy."
God said I need somebody willing to get up before dawn, milk cows.
The big winner among the ads was this one, touting America's farmers. The pitchman, the late great Paul Harvey, the pros and those pictures brought tears to your eyes. But what's the product? Not so clear. Oh yeah, Dodge trucks. But the ad sure was nice.
So God made a farmer.
Another winner, the kid from the Audi ad, inspired by his cool ride to kiss the prom queen. For actor Shane Coffey, it's easily the most visible role he's landed so far. Do you get to keep the car?
I didn't get to keep the car. However, they let me keep the tux, which was perfect. Because they fitted. I had like 3 fittings for the suit because the directors are very particular about it and they wanted it to fit me perfectly. I'm like, no, we want him to be like James Bond. So
you'll have that to wear to the Golden Globes and the Emmys and the Oscars next year.
Yeah, hopefully. That would be great.
Speaking of Hollywood, this was a winning night for the man who inspired the movie The Blind Side. Michael Oher, who plays for the Ravens, fulfilled a childhood dream, rising from homelessness to a Super Bowl championship.
No, dreams do come true.
His adopted mom was thrilled for him. Finally, among the winners, the youngest participants in this Super Bowl, the kids who helped Jennifer Hudson perform America the Beautiful. All of them from Sandy Hook Elementary. So beautiful to see them so full of life and hope. Their spirit, the ultimate winner. I'm David Wright for Nightline in New York.